Hello everyone, and welcome to Sunup. I'm Lyndall Stout. We begin today by focusing on locally grown meat. There's been a sharp increase in demand during the pandemic, and federal funds allocated to support the effort through the CARES Act. Today, Sunup's Ed Barron takes us to meet a local processor in Logan County.
Before 2020, there was already a high demand for meat processing.
Once COVID hit, things exploded. Meat shortages in the news all over the place. I think people started to panic. We would get 100 phone calls a day asking where they can purchase some meat.
COVID-19 caused a major flux in meat markets, with delays in slaughter dates crippling the industry.
You were having to call and schedule the appointment before the calf was ever born.
Right now, we are completely booked for the next 2 years.
With the upheavals in the meat industry, it wasn't long until local producers began to take notice.
We have 3 stores that sell our beef, and we have a 4th store coming online at the end of the month. We have a restaurant that sells our beef, as well as our online sales have just blown up.
As a result of the pandemic, the demand for locally sourced meat products grew exponentially. However, many processing facilities couldn't keep up.
This expansion is going to allow us to add more dates for this year and next year, of course.
That's where the CARES Act came in.
The governor's office and Secretary of Ag, Blaine Arthur, they set aside $10 million of CARES Act funding to specifically go to help meat processors, new and existing meat processors in Oklahoma, to either expand or to finish building new facilities.
With the help from the CARES Act, companies like Homestead Meats were given the opportunity to expand in order to meet demand.
We had planned on going ahead and expanding ourselves, just going ahead and taking the risk and doing it, and then receiving this grant from the CARES Act has been a tremendous amount of help.
While the pandemic has devastated many business sectors, the symbiotic relationship between processor and producer has flourished.
The consumer wants to know where their beef comes from, and is it locally sourced, and who their rancher is that's raising it, and what are their practices? What do they feed their cattle, and where were they raised? A lot of these questions are coming about as a result of the pandemic, and so more and more people are wanting to get back to knowing their local beef producer.
The want for the local beef and local lamb, local goat, all of that has just skyrocketed. We're just excited for the future, honestly, and we're really grateful for the CARES Act funding to even make this possible, honestly.
And with the inclusion of additional meat processing funds in the most recent COVID-19 relief bill, the future of the Oklahoma meat industry is looking bright.
We're going to see more, newer, better equipped, inspected meat processing facilities in the state of Oklahoma. There's going to be some nice opportunities to make some money in the meat business in Oklahoma.
In Logan County, I'm Ed Barron.